Studying abroad. Listen and practice.
Every year, thousands of students choose to study abroad, whether it's for 6 months, a year, or even longer. Many people find the experience of studying abroad very exciting, but also very scary. Living in another country will help you learn a language and learn about another culture. You will see the world in a new way and learn more about yourself. Studying abroad is also excellent training for the working world. Many companies want employees who speak a second language or who have experience living or working in another country. To choose the right country or school, ask yourself these questions. For how long do I want to study abroad? Do I want to live with a host family, with roommates, or alone? How much can I afford to pay? Based on our experience, it's best to get your passport and visa early. Before you go, learn as much of the language as you can and read about the customs of your host country. Also, talk with people who have experience studying abroad. And call the school to make sure someone can meet you when you get there. Make sure to bring some local money and a credit card. Be curious and open to meeting new people and having new experiences. Don't expect to always be comfortable. After the first few weeks, it's usual to feel a little homesick. You'll miss your family and friends. Remember that it takes time to get used to a new place with new customs. Talk to your new friends and write about your feelings.
Listen and practice.
This really happened to me. I was about 10 years old and was camping with my best friend. It was late at night, and we were in our tents reading comic books with our flashlights and just talking. Suddenly, we heard this strange noise outside our tent. It sounded like an animal, maybe a bear or something. It was big. I know that for sure. It was growling. It was making sounds like grrr. It was moving all around our tent and pushing against the sides. We had all our food in the tent, so we thought it was hungry. We didn't know what to do. We were pretty frightened, to be honest. My friend wanted to feed it. He wanted to open the tent door and throw our food out. I didn't want to open the door. I just wanted to make a lot of noise and try to frighten the animal away. Well, we started making noises, shouting, playing our radio loudly, banging on things, whatever we could do to scare it and make it go away. It seemed to work because we didn't hear anything for a while. Then, suddenly, we heard a voice say, "I'm as hungry as a bear." It was my older brother.
Listen and practice.
How colors make us think and feel. What does the color pink make you think of? How does the color blue make you feel? Why do hospital doctors wear white coats? What color room makes you feel relaxed? Colors affect everyone. Each person may have a different answer to these questions, but we can agree that colors affect everyone. We think carefully about color when we choose our clothes or select paint for a room. But we are often unaware of how color affects us. For example, the color of a room may affect our emotions. Advertisers use color to influence our choices at the supermarket. In addition, we may not realize that colors have many different meanings. Colors in nature have universal meaning. For example, trees and plants are green, so the color green often represents life and nature. Blue, the color of the sky, oceans, and lakes, makes us think of air, water, and peace. Colors in the red spectrum, yellow, orange, and red, are warm colors. Those colors may give us a feeling of warmth and comfort, or feelings of anger. Colors in the blue spectrum, colors such as blue, green, and purple, are cool colors. They often give a feeling of calmness or sadness. These ideas about color are similar around the world. Humans have known about the power of color for a long time. Ancient cultures in China, Egypt, and India used colors to heal sicknesses. People believed that each color had a healing power. For example, people used blue to decrease pain. Even today, some people say that colors can help people feel better. However, research shows that although colors may change the way a person feels, they cannot heal an illness. Colors also have different meanings in different cultures. A color may represent good feelings in one culture, but bad feelings in another. For example, in the United States, white represents goodness. It is usually the color of a bride's wedding dress. However, in India, China, and Japan, white can mean death. Green is the color of dollar bills in the U.S., so green may make Americans think of money. But in China, green can represent a loss of respect. Different colors sometimes represent the same idea in different cultures. In European cultures, purple is the color of royalty for kings and queens. In Asia, yellow is the color of royalty. In addition, one color will have many different meanings within one culture. For example, in North America, red often means stop or danger, but it also can represent love. Color psychology is the study of how colors affect our emotions. Researchers are finding that colors can change our behavior in specific ways. For example, one research study showed that people could lift heavy weights more easily in blue rooms. Other studies have looked at how colors influence decisions. Soccer referees made more decisions against teams that wore black uniforms. Taekwondo referees gave competitors in blue clothing higher scores than competitors in red. In another study, students who saw the color red before a test did much more poorly. Of course, these test results might vary from culture to culture. Most people do not realize how much color affects them. It can affect how people think, feel, and act. Some colors, such as those in nature, can have the same meaning for everyone. Other colors' meanings may be different in different cultures. We can increase our understanding of ourselves and the world around us by learning about what colors can mean or represent.
Listen and practice.
My birthday is July 14th, and I always celebrate my birthday with my friends and family. I'm 16 years old now, and on my last birthday, my parents gave me a sweet 16 party. That's a party a lot of girls have when they turn 16. I made a guest list, and my parents sent the invitations. My mom and I decorated the room and planned a special menu of pizza, ice cream, and of course, cake. My mom baked a big chocolate cake with Happy Birthday Amanda on it. Everybody sang Happy Birthday to me. We had the party at my house, and 14 of my friends came. My mom and dad gave me a cool gift. It was a new camera. It was great. I took photos of my friends and then posted them online for my friends to see. I'm not going to have a party for my next birthday, my 17th, but I am going to have one for my 18th birthday.
My father is a doctor. He works in a hospital for children in Paris. He works very hard, but he loves his job. He's a very kind person. I miss him a lot because I live in England. But when he comes home, he always brings me something nice. I love my grandmother very much. She doesn't get angry with me like my parents do sometimes. And she always wants to listen to what I say. She is 74 years old and lives with my aunt and uncle in the same town as me. I see her every weekend. My brother is 4 years younger than me, but he goes to the same school as me. He has blonde hair and is quite small for his age. I have a notice on my door at home that says private, but he comes in without knocking. So annoying. But he is very funny sometimes too. Uncle Harry is an actor. He's often on TV. He lives in London, but he often comes to see us. He's my mother's brother, and he's an interesting person. I like to talk to him about films and TV programs. He's a wonderful storyteller.